Yeah.
Showing it. Hey,
Hey, what's
welcome,
going on?
welcome.
Hi, everybody. We are back. You didn't think you would get rid of us that easily.
Right?
We're
Gotcha.
back. We had technical difficulties last week, but not this week.
Yeah, universe didn't want us to be great, but that's okay. We're gonna be great regardless.
I got some modalities with me today, baby. We gonna do
Mhm.
this today.
Yep.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Happy September the 11th. And this
Yeah.
is our 11th episode.
Wow.
We made it.
We did.
I never could have made it without you, Evelyn.
Oh.
Never could have made it without you. We
Mm.
gonna win it all. We
Yes.
gonna win it all.
Yes. Yes.
Let me
Yeah. Today is what? Patriot Day, 9/11. Never
wow.
forget. Yeah.
9/11.
It would have been my uncle's birthday too. He passed away. But yeah.
Mhm. So, good evening, everyone. Yeah, so this is episode 11
Yeah. On 9/11.
on 9/11,
Mhm.
and today's topic is dating in alignment,
Yes.
a spiritual path, embodying your goddess feminine energy. How do you date while on your spiritual journey and on your spiritual path and not being blindsided or railroaded while you're on your spiritual journey?
Mhm.
Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching. Um, Before we get started, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Erica, and welcome, goddesses, to another blooming moment inside Sacred Bloom Call Her Goddess podcast. I am Erica Y. Campbell, the style alchemist. I am a stylist. I am a designer. I am an event designer. And I have many, many accolades in my roster. And today we're diving into a delicious and soul nurturing topic, dating in alignment as a goddess with your feminine energy while you're on your spiritual journey. And
Yes.
take it away, Evelyn.
And I am Evelyn Wiggins. I am a interior designer and a Navy veteran. And I also am a 2026 Harvard Radcliffe Fellowship hopeful. So I submitted my application today, and God willing,
Woo!
time next year, I will be, yes. And I have two books that I've written. They're on Amazon. And yeah, I am the founder of Soul Space by Enam. And I'm just happy to be here with you guys today.
Absolutely, Evelyn. And you know how we do over here. We do the work as we podcast. We're doing the work at the same time, and we welcome you to join us. And let me just start out by I almost dropped it. Let's get the energy flowing, get the frequency going, and the energy flowing. Let's remove all our haters, even though they're our motivators.
Yes.
You motivate me to be greater.
I
Thank
know that's
you.
right.
Thank you.
Right?
Ashe. Get some of this good juju over here.
Soak it up, soak it up, soak it up.
Soak it up. Soak it up, baby. Soak it up. Soak it up. Soak it up. Get some of this good energy over here, baby.
Put it all the way up in the camera.
All the way up. It's no other way to go, baby, but up.
Yes.
Nothing can stop us. We on our way up. On our way up. Hey. On our way up. Hey. 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 Hey.
All right. I will sip to that.
Giving y'all some festive
Yes.
energy.
Sis got the tambourine today.
That's right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Love, peace, light, prosperity, wealth, success, good
Yes.
fortune, and great health.
Yeah, put those vibrations out there.
And on that note, I need you guys to close your eyes and take a deep breath in with me. We're going to inhale some love and we're going to exhale everything that isn't aligned with the way that you desire to love and to be loved, because today is all about dating. Dating a goddess. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your partner? Well, let's get some alignment together. Put one hand over your chest, the other hand, well, one hand over your heart, one hand over your womb, and close your eyes. Breathe in with me. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. I am magnetic to love that honors my spirit. Breathe in. Exhale. My softness is my strength. My standards are sacred. One more deep breath in. And exhale. I date with clarity,
Yes.
ease, and divine guidance. Let this episode remind you that you don't have to shrink or chase. Goddesses don't chase. Mhm. We don't chase love. We don't chase money. We don't chase time.
You attract. Yep.
Thank you, Evelyn. We attract.
Mm-hmm.
We are aligned with the love that comes when you are rooted in who you truly are. There's no pretending, there's no performing, there's no shrinking your identity of who you are. So let's get into it. Why alignment matters in love, in dating. Dating shifts when you are spiritually awakened. And I feel like sometimes you may be dating, if you're on a spiritual journey and your partner is not, there's going to be a shift. There's going to be some pull. There's going to be some tug of war because you are leveling up your divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And the question is, how do you deal with that? How do you handle that? Should you let it go, or should you encourage your partner to be more and level up for themselves? A personal story of mine, how spiritual growth reshaped my dating lens. And what I mean by lens, my spiritual eyesight, my spiritual mind, my spiritual uh, dwelling, how I saw things. Once I started really diving into my spiritual journey and my spiritual awakening, I've said it before, this was a non negotiable for me because I saw that everything in my life got better, everything leveled up. And I think I was at the end of a relationship about 10 years ago, and it was it wasn't toxic until I started putting up boundaries. That's when the other person got jealous.
Offended. Hmm. Yeah.
Yes. And it was a tug of war of my time and my boundaries. And that told me that this person is not ready to be on the level that I'm on and the journey that I'm going on. So I say this with my heart and with love. You can't date out of alignment. Not for me.
Yep.
It was beginning to be very toxic and very draining. And I'm not going to argue with adults.
Yeah.
My decisions are my decisions as a grown woman.
Hmm.
And when someone is telling you you're acting funny, you're doing this, accusing you of doing things that are not true, it's time to go.
Oh
We're
yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Either they are going to jump on board, jump on the bandwagon, or what they say, shit or get off the pot,
Hmm.
because we are going in two different directions.
Yeah.
And my direction is to elevate and to progress and to be in a loving, kind relationship where we are supporting one another, loving each other,
Hmm.
edifying each other, lifting each other up. That is not a good feeling when you're progressing and your partner is not. Even in a marriage,
Absolutely.
you want to, like, your vision is up here, your admiration is up here, and theirs is here, and they're pulling you down. That's a tug of war.
Oh yeah.
What happens in tug of war? Either the rope is going to pop, or one or the other is going to pop.
Well, it's resistance. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not harmony.
No harmony,
Hmm.
no balance, and most importantly, no peace.
Hmm.
No peace. So often wonder, how do people stay in relationships just to say they have a relationship, or to say they have a man? I got a man. I got a husband. At what cost? Nothing is worth my peace. Peace
Yeah.
is priceless. And I'm not going to tug a war with someone over my divinity and my peace.
Absolutely.
What are
Absolutely.
your thoughts, Evelyn?
I mean, the older you get, the more you realize that the things that you used to worry about back in the day, all of that thing, the things that used to matter, It doesn't matter anymore. The most important thing, the older you get, is protecting your peace, you
Mm.
know, and being in alignment that raises your vibration. So
Yes.
so when you become more self-aware, you naturally attract different energy,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being in resonance.
Mm. Mm.
Aligned love should feel peaceful. It should feel expansive, you know, and affirming, not heavy, not confusing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Not
Um,
sleeping with one eye open and one eye closed. I'm feeling like I can't trust you.
yeah, should or constrictive, you know, feeling like
Mm.
you're confined. You know,
Yeah.
when you date from alignment, you stop settling for survival and start choosing from your wholeness.
Yes. I
And that's
love
what I had to learn going through what I went through in the past. You know, we were not in alignment. And once you realize that, and so a lot of people, just to answer your question, people say, well, you know, I'm dating, but you know, I have a man, so that's good enough for me. But see, they're not operating from a place of healing, you know, so that's why it's imperative to become healed first. And once you become healed and you healed whatever things in the past, you know, traumatized you, that's when you become in alignment with
mm.
yourself and with whoever your partner is supposed to be and with your destiny. You know, everything lines up for you perfectly. So all of that lines up. If you're living in chaos, if you're not healed, then you're attracting trauma.
You're attracting unhealed people and unhealed friendships, unhealed and now you are trauma bonding with this person.
Oh yeah.
You may have some.
War stories. I always say you're sharing war stories. You know, I'm a
Mhm.
veteran. So when I go to the VA hospital, I always hear people sharing war stories. And I usually, you know, I respect it, but I usually try to separate myself from that because I don't
Exactly.
want to go back to that time.
Exactly.
Then when you're going back to that time, it's like a movie. You're going back, you're zooming back into that, you're being that actor that you once were at that point in your period in your life,
The
and you're
negative
living that
reflection.
experience again, and you're opening up those old wounds. Why would you do that?
Why would you do
Yeah,
that?
and you're trying
Right.
to.
It's something that reminded me when you said that because I remember in my dating days um, how for some reason men want to know how bad the last person treated you.
Yeah,
Why? Why do you want to know a traumatic experience that, okay, so it didn't work out?
yeah,
I don't dwell in negative energy.
no,
I don't talk about love gone wrong. Maybe it didn't go wrong. Maybe I was being protected. You ever think about that?
yeah.
Maybe
Rejection is God's protection. God's protection. Yeah,
I don't get mad when it don't work out.
exactly.
Baby, bye bye, baby.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Who's that in sync? I don't know. One of them boy bands.
I don't really want to leave you, baby. I was thinking about God. I am so confused.
Mm.
Goodbye, baby.
All right.
Listen, you don't gotta beg me to leave, baby.
Listen.
Toodles, deuces, like Chris Brown said, deuces. You don't have to beg me to leave. Once I feel that energy is off, I'm out the door. She's
Mm-hmm.
gone. Oh why? Oh why? You better learn how to make
Her.
it
Tell me,
gone.
have you
I
seen her?
And I've heard people say, "Oh, you don't want to fight for nothing," Baby, I know you're right. I have no more fight left in me. If it ain't right, if the shoe don't fit, don't force it. I have pretty feet. I don't have any cords on my toes, baby. If I buy a pair, that's why I don't buy cheap shoes. When I put my feet in some shoes and I walk around and my feet hurt, I'm not buying them. Okay, so I ain't buying your story either.
We walking like baby goats around here.
The lie, the manipulation. I'm not buying it
Yeah.
because relationships are not hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. And
It's not.
I'm not gonna trauma bond with you, and I'm not going to there's something that people do. Well, I guess that's manipulation. When they try to make you feel sorry for them doing you wrong.
Mm.
It's
Hmm.
manipulation.
Yeah.
Or um, begging for a second chance, even though you know what you know. Ladies, we are very bright. We know what we
Definitely.
know. We have the facts. The heart don't lie, though. You understand? Um, what's that song? When the heart is broken and your wounded pride is laid to rest.
I don't think I heard that before.
You never do it again. You're telling yourself over and
Oh
over.
yeah, I heard that. Okay.
You're wrong, dead wrong,
Mm.
baby. Nowhere to hide. Hey, when love is
It's
calling.
Kim.
Yeah, that's Kim.
I
So
love Kim.
feelings don't lie.
Hmm.
That innate gut feeling in your womb will save your life. That is
Exactly.
something that a person don't even have to touch you, and you can feel the energy, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
That is something that all of us have in us, that is embedded in us to fight or flight. We have a feeling when the hairs stand on the back of your neck, when you're feeling uncomfortable during a conversation, when a person doesn't make you feel safe in a conversation, it's time to end the conversation. You don't have to go back and forth with them. You can say, I'm done. I've had enough.
Have a good day.
Day.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That is why we have those feelings. Those feelings don't lie. They're there for a reason. They're spiritual guides,
Discernment. Yeah.
discernment.
Hmm.
So I would like to lead us in some affirmations. So if you have your journal, your pen, your coffee, your wine, your tea, we do the work over here, right? So I release the need to settle for love that drains me. Write that down. Let that soak in. I release the need to settle for the love that drains me. Why would you want to be in love or in a relationship that's pulling you?
Yeah.
Tug of war
Why wouldn't
on
you
your
want the
heart.
best for yourself? Yeah, to be in alignment, the best for yourself.
I honor my evolution and invite partners who evolve with me. I'm going to say that again. I honor my evolution and I invite partners that evolve with me. Remember what the story I said? I felt like I was going here and they were just stuck. Baby, I wasn't gonna do about 2, 3, 4 more years of that. No, ma'am.
Yeah,
No, ma'am, Pam. I was not. See,
absolutely.
people have this idea of perception, Evelyn. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna ride or die chick. Maybe you can ride off in the sunset by yourself, honey.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
yeah,
people, especially, I'm not going to even say especially women, because I know men that say, oh, well, I stayed for this reason. And women say, I stayed for that reason. But what about you're the reason? You're the reason not to stay. You're the reason to be in a better place. Because if you're in a better place mentally and spiritually, why would you want to be stuck
Mm-hmm.
with someone that's not spiritually growing? They're not financially growing, they're not mentally growing, they're not progressing. That's
Yeah.
draining. And a lot of times,
Just
the work
stagnant.
that I do as a Reiki practitioner and spiritual life coach, they have so many names, transformation coach, whatever you want to call it. I talk to a lot of people, primarily women 40 and over. And well, he texts me every morning, or he little things that they think, quote unquote, is a relationship.
Yeah, you got to raise your standards, sis. Goddess. Listen,
You
you are
said
a goddess. Like, because he says, good morning, beautiful. Come on.
yes. Um, they
Raise your standards,
that's not
honey.
texting is not dating.
No.
That's just a part of the formula when you're connected to someone. You date, you text to say hi, good morning, but that shouldn't be. That's not a date. That's not a.
Is that man, is he or woman, or, are they buying you, hey, I need to, I need a laptop for work. Mine is broken. Oh, here you go, babe. You
How
know,
are you? How is your? How about?
are you hungry?
How
How you,
are you hungry?
yeah,
How's your mental health today? That's a
exactly.
great one. I see, sweetheart, you was a little edgy the other day when we spoke, but how is your mental health today? I'm just checking on your mental health. You know, it's something that I do, and I know you know what it is. What do
Yeah.
I always say? How are you? I hope all is well. Don't I say that?
Yes.
That means I'm checking on your mental, your spiritual, that means here's your opportunity to tell me if something's going left.
To unload. Mm-hmm.
Unpack.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
Tell me what's going on. You having a bad day? How can I help you get through this process?
Mm-hmm.
Not good morning, beautiful.
Why?
What
What's
color
that?
wig
What's
you got
that?
on today?
One WYD. I hate
Oh
that.
my God. Oh my God.
Like, how old are we? Goodness.
Oh my goddess. I'm just gonna say that. Oh my goddess.
How old are we?
What are we doing here? I'm like a assertive, direct man. When a man come to you and say flat out, we don't have to do all of that.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
Mm-hmm.
And I will provide. It's just a simple. All this little cat and mouse texting, and where's this leading? Where's this going to?
Yeah.
Then, if you continue to allow this and don't have any boundaries, you know what's
Mm-hmm.
coming next? The thing. Because you don't allow this person to text you for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, hasn't led to anything.
Nothing.
Both of y'all have built up tension. You frustrated and built up tension because this person haven't even asked you out yet.
Ain't even took you out for
A coffee.
a Wendy's burger.
By the way, the link below, buy me a coffee while we at it.
Listen, I need to add my link. No, but seriously, I mean, since we're talking about being in alignment, a lot of this is, we as women, as goddesses, we need to set the pace at the very beginning of the relationship, right?
At the very beginning.
We need to show the person that we're dating what we allow and what we won't allow. And that's what I had to learn going through my dark age before, I rediscovered myself and began to love myself again. I was allowing way too much. And that's why all of that stuff was happening to me.
Yes.
That's why you have to take responsibility for that. So when you do better, you attract better. We're talking about alignment. You want to be equally yoked. You want a man or a woman of substance, of value. But are you making yourself that person of value and of substance?
That part. You
Are
can't call forth what you don't represent.
exactly.
I'm going to say it one more time. You can't call in or call forth what you're not representing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've heard even men say, when I was on the online dating scene many, many years ago, I would read people's profile. They have all these stipulations and criteria that they don't even meet for themselves. You
None.
want a woman with a foreign car,
A
a
Maybach.
credit, a big house. Why do you care if she got a big house? If you're the man and you're the provider, it wouldn't matter if she living under a bridge in a cardboard box.
I don't know
You
about
know
that.
what I'm saying? If you're the provider, but you need
Yeah,
to find someone that's spiritually equal to you.
equally. Yeah, because then you're gonna be dragging that person down. You coming with all this
That tells
baggage.
me
Yeah,
you ain't got nothing going on but a bunch of baggage and drama. When a person, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, when a person has all of a long laundry list,
yeah.
that's a red flag and run away.
Run.
He looking for a mother.
Oh my goodness.
He's looking for a mother and a GoFundMe buddy.
Mother Mary, Mother
Mhm.
Teresa.
He is not looking for a wife.
Mm-mm.
And let me just say this for the record, and I'm gonna be real
Or a
frank.
life partner.
After one or two, three conversations, you're gonna find out real quickly if this person is who they say they are.
Yeah. If you
I
listen,
remember
you gotta listen more than you talk.
you got help listen more than you because guess what? A person that ain't got nothing going on, they are great at talking.
Always talking.
Always yab
Blah
yab
blah
yab
blah
yab
blah
yab
blah
yab.
blah blah. Like the lady off of what Charlie Brown.
Wah, 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 wah. Baby, they gonna tell you about
All you gotta do is
all the
listen.
things that they
Yeah.
got going on. They this, they that, they got money, I got three cars sitting in my driveway,
They've
blah,
been to
blah.
the moon. Like like my dog's been more places than you have, buddy. Get out of here.
Um, yeah, I'm passport ready. If you ain't got no passport, how about if you like a lady and you want her to be your travel companion and she doesn't have one? What if she don't? Baby, don't take but a couple of weeks to get it exported. Get her a
Oh my goodness.
passport. Maybe she's waiting on someone to teach her something. Learn. You want to be in a relationship where you can learn. You don't want to
Yeah.
be in a relationship where you're not learning anything.
You want to
Like
be elevated. Yeah. You
that's
want to be
not on everybody's to-do list to
elevated.
travel. And that don't mean that you're not black excellence, and that don't mean you don't have any money.
Yeah.
Some people are not into traveling. Some people don't like getting on planes.
But they are into buying land or whatever properties. You have to figure out what that person that you're dating is into. And if you're not equally yoked, then don't waste your time.
You just
Don't
hit
waste
that
your
one
time.
on the
You
nail.
have to be in the
Maybe they're spending their retirement fund on buying land.
exactly. That's what my sister
You can
did.
buy an acre of land for $1,000,
Yeah.
but you over here in a foreign country, you done spent 2,500 on a plane ticket. You You got pictures, you got photos, you can post that stuff on the gram or wherever you trying to flex and flock at. But what happens when it's time for retirement and you don't have a plan? Do you want to be with somebody with a plan, or do you want to be with somebody for show? Show and tell. That's the game I play when I want to say I love you.
I got
That's
my fake tambourine. My fake tambourine here. I'm getting me one. You say you got it from Five Below?
baby. Oh, below.
My birthday coming up too.
Yeah. Do you want a man with a plan or a man to travel with? Now, if he got his shit together,
I want both, but
and he
yeah.
got a plan and he can travel, baby, that's even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because guess what? We're not getting no younger. We're not getting any younger. Time is, as you can see, 8 o'clock come real quick.
We're aging by the second.
By the seconds. Who wants to waste their time on some shoulda, coulda, woulda, dusty?
Well, I could have been an astronaut. You know what I'm saying?
Could have been a coulda, woulda, shoulda, dusty.
Like, man,
Well, you well in your 40s and 50s.
You can still be one.
What's the plan? What's the plan?
Well, I don't know, man.
I was working on this idea. When you gonna execute it? And
be in alignment. That's a message.
be in alignment also means get your health together, because no one wants to be a hospice wife. No one wants to be a hospice wife.
It's sad, but it's true.
It's sad, but it's true.
When I think about it, but yeah, especially
now you want to settle down after you done kick, twirl, and split it all through the 80s and the 90s.
And your knees popping there.
Your knees.
I ain't gonna lie, my knees do be popping though.
My knees
only for a few minutes though.
Once I stop eating sugar, my knees stop popping.
Yeah, once I start stretching a little bit, then they,
doing your Pilates.
Yeah, they don't be popping no more.
They be pop, dropping, and rolling. Pop, drop, and roll. Pop, drop, and roll. Okay. Anyway, it's serious. It's really serious over here too, guys. But real life is funny. Now you want somebody, and that's another thing. You'll see all these lists of perfections that they want out of the woman. But then when you start dating them, I gotta go see my chiropractor. Huh? Oh, my back hurt. Huh? You're getting intimate. Wait. That's when they say, wait. Yeah, taking me too fast. What?
Give me an hour.
40s. What is going on? Oh, my feet hurt. What do you mean your feet hurt? Why haven't you taken care of that? Do you have insurance? These are the things that you
go get checked out. Exactly.
Forget about passport.
Yeah.
Do you have an AARP card?
If you're trying to be in a healthy long-term relationship, you owe that to yourself and to your partner.
You owe that to yourself and to your partner to be in the best health.
Yeah.
To be in the best mental state of mind, the best physical health.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the best financial health. And you need a partner that has a plan. And you need to have a plan as well, because all is fair in love and war.
Yeah.
Some things just don't work out. And that's okay. And this myth about, if you over a certain age and you don't have kids and you're not married, you're washed out after 30. Are you kidding me?
I guess I'm washed out because I ain't got kids.
I guess I'm washed out because I don't have a husband. And let me tell you something else. Ladies, stop doing this to your single friends.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this thing that I'm getting ready to say, and you
Yeah.
know what I'm getting ready to say because people have done you like this about kids. Stop acting like a woman is not validated unless she has a man. We invented men. You didn't know that? You didn't know that men came from us.
They should know that.
You need the right man for validation. Anybody, any woman on this earth can get a husband, a boyfriend, a man, whatever you want to call it. But just maybe they're taking a break. Maybe they don't. That's their focus. Maybe their focus is something else.
Mm-hmm. Somebody in the game have a
When
start
I was
hammering
single,
y'all.
it was by choice.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
Yeah.
choice because guess what? I was into me, and whoever I was dating at the time couldn't give me all of me. We wasn't aligned. We wasn't equally. I was wasting my time. I don't waste my time on nothing that doesn't serve my highest good. And that is the bottom line. I don't care. I don't drag people on. You're not welcome to my party with your misery party. I don't do that. I don't need your sad stories. I don't need your validation. I don't need any of that because I know who I am. I'm a goddess, period and a dot. And if you know that you're a goddess, baby, and if he is not a god or god like, he's not, you're not a match.
He won't marry you, yeah.
He's not going to marry you. Or he'll marry you for some reason that you will find out later, and now y'all both in the broke house
Yeah. He
because he
won't marry
came with his bright ideas and his plans that he been working on since he was 20, and now he in his 50s. And what's stopping you? A woman with good credit. That's what was stopping.
yeah, instead of making his own.
We're gonna get all we gonna resurface this
Yeah.
right here. So here's a journaling prompt also to go along with your affirmations. Where in my dating history did I abandon my alignment in myself to keep a connection alive? You see what I did? Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said I didn't want that feeling. What would aligned love look like and feel like now? Write that down. When in my dating history, see, now we're going back through history. Now we're healing trauma. We're healing past trauma. When you write in your journal, you can change your story. You can change your narrative by writing. Where in my dating history did I abandon my alignment? Where did I abandon myself to keep a connection or to keep a man, to keep a man alive? Because if he ain't, you're trying to revive someone that has not progressed. You're trying to keep a connection live. You're trying to keep connection to him. What would aligned love look and feel like right now? So see how you can write the past, but then you could turn around and write your future. It's simple. My thing that I wrote down in my journal 10 years ago was that I want to be healed in my next relationship. And I want the other person to be healed. I want
Yeah.
both of us to be aligned.
Yeah.
Because everybody on this earth has baggage. Don't try to walk around acting like you don't stink. Everybody that your don't stink.
Yeah, that's a
Can't
good
keep it.
feeling. Yeah, when you're both aligned.
And guess what? I didn't go looking. I didn't. If you love yourself, love will find you. Love will find a way. And then I just wasn't interested. I didn't even lie. I wasn't interested in nobody. And I'm not gonna even lie. I've had some great dates and met some wonderful, great men, but I just wasn't interested. Bottom line. And I wasn't sad. I wasn't bitter. I wasn't traumatized or anything. I couldn't give them what I was not willing to give.
You can see
Period.
the future. Mm-hmm.
I was giving more to myself. I started putting up boundaries for myself and I started loving myself, even with friendships. Some friendships they have resurfaced and revisit. We don't know why. Life just happened with those friendships, like friends that I've had for over 30 something years. And I moved to another state and then started working and, just all kinds of stuff. You lose track of time or whatever. But I do have a good support system and good friend sisterhood and goddessship with some great women. And then I've had not so great friendships. And I healed from the connection that we had, and then I moved on.
Yes,
I
let it
don't
go.
hold people bondage. I
Yeah.
don't hold connections. I don't. If it's not a connection that is healthy, what am I holding on to it for? Just because the sake of say I had a friend or that I've known somebody for such an amount of years, I don't give a flippity flap jack fuck about that. Because
Yes.
all you're doing is hurting each other.
Exactly.
That's all you do is hurt each other. When you have toxic friendships all you're doing is hurting each other. You saying little jabs to each other.
You
You
feel
can
that
go out to
energy.
brunch and then they do some little toxic stuff to you. That's not love and that's not friendship. Period in the dot. And
It's
you can
very,
quote me on that one.
and it can be fatal too. It's
Halo.
dangerous. Yeah.
The feminine energy lens. Define feminine energy, receptivity, intuition, softness, boundaries, and magnetism. Hmm. Let's explore the balance between softness and standards. Let's talk about releasing the chase mentality and embracing allowing.
Mhm.
So, feminine energy as magnetism, intuition, sensuality, and softness, balanced by boundaries. What does that mean, Evelyn, to you? Like, because I think people get magnetism and sexism mixed up and
Yeah.
confused.
Mhm. Magnetism is like that. I don't know. It's like that connection that you feel. It's a unbreakable bond that you feel. You feel just connected with someone. You can be, this person can be across the room and you guys can look at each other, and that spark, if it's a romantic relationship, that spark can just come. Look at each other's eyes. If you're friends, you can look at your friend across the room if something funny happens, and y'all don't even have to say nothing, and you can both laugh at something.
Kitchen.
Just that unspoken, yeah. So that's what that magnetism is. Like you said, it's not always sexual.
Mm-mm.
It's when two objects are just, I guess, magnetically drawn to each other. When
They
you get
have
all
to bond.
scientific, yeah, they bond. the ions and the whatever neurons and the whatever you want to get scientific.
that that
Yeah.
that ultimate connection of something. It's magnetic. It's like,
Yeah.
and people have that in a non sexual friendship or a non-intimacy friendship with a friend. You meet someone and you like, God, I love this person's
Yeah,
energy.
I like you. Yeah.
I like this person. I like what they represent. I like what they're all about. I like what they speak about, what they talk about, what they represent. I love that. And then you get that intuition about, I think this person is the one. I think that I have a connection with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sensuality on a intimate level, because people get sensuality mixed up with sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard someone say the other day, sensuality is about awakening your senses. And I said, that's
It is because that's the yeah because that's what the root word is.
when the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and
Yeah,
on your
your
arm and
senses, your touch, all
your
of that.
senses, they
Yeah.
are awakened.
Mm-hmm.
That's sensuality.
It is.
Your partner is supposed to be able to finish your sentences.
Oh yeah, he does.
Um, anyone that's close to me, we often finish each other's sentences,
Mm-hmm.
or we're thinking the same thing. When you know you have a divine connection with someone, it is a feeling that is indescribable. It is like something that you cannot run from. You can't explain it. It's like a nudge at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling.
Yeah, him and I, we can like I said earlier, we can look at each other. We can be in Publix and be. I can be by the bananas, and he can be by the apples. We'll just know.
Just
Yeah.
know. And you
Mm-hmm.
have friends like that. They just know. I don't have to call all my friends from 30 years ago and say I love you every day. I don't have to chase them and say, "Oh, I want to be your friend." Oh, I don't have to do that. They
Yeah.
know. They know, Erica, I'm loyal. Even if I don't
Yeah.
talk to
This
you for
fits.
a week or for 10 years, they know.
Mm-hmm.
We we have that connection. They know. When does the softness and the balance by boundaries? Because sometimes you have to put boundaries up with your friends, your boyfriend, your husband. Sometimes people knowing that they know that you're going to always be there, you got to kind of put some boundaries in that area, because just don't think because we together.
You have access all the time. Yeah. Still
I'm
have to
too
respect.
accessible.
Yeah. You still have to respect my boundaries and me as a person.
And you need your space and I need mine.
Yeah. Exactly. And you know that's healthy.
That's
That's
healthy.
healthy
Healthy
alignment.
boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So let's explore moving from proving or chasing to receiving and allowing. When do you stop the chase? And when do you start allowing the receiving? Because I always tell people love is not hard. It's not. And so many times I see people in relationships with contingencies.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why? Okay, that's not your person. If you're in a relationship with contingencies, not boundaries, but contingencies, that's not your person.
No.
Everybody should have boundaries, though. You should have boundaries at work, at home, with your kids, with your mate, with your job,
Yep.
with your friends. Hey, girl, I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to do that today. I don't. That's not my thing. Oh, well, you did when you was, yeah, but I was 20 and I was dumb.
Yeah, right. No
And
better.
I didn't like it back then, and I don't like it now, so I'm not gonna do it.
Hmm.
Let's not do that. See, that's that person that's trying to guilt trip you, or that's trying to bring up your past to make you feel so uncomfortable. They're gonna talk you into doing something that you didn't want to do in the first place.
Yeah, you ain't there no more. You ain't that person. Yeah.
You ain't there no more.
That ain't your person.
That's not your person. And that's more likely not your friend. And it's not a good friend. Because if you tell a friend, hey, I didn't really like that, and I don't want to do that, and then they try to still convince you to do otherwise, that's not your friend.
Mm-mm.
I said I don't like that. They don't respect your boundaries.
No.
You have to have healthy boundaries in relationships and in friendship. You need to start receiving and allowing instead of proving and chasing.
Hmm.
I have some affirmations for you. Get your pens out, and then we have a journaling prompt. I am safe to soften and receive genuine love. I no longer need to chase or prove. My friendship, my validation, my relationships, not even with my kids, not even with family members. My boundaries are a gift that protect my sacred heart. See how that works?
Hmm.
The boundaries protect you because that's that fight or flight feeling in your stomach that say, hey, you need to go left. Not right. Something's ahead. That person
Hmm.
ain't right. That person trying to manipulate you.
Exactly.
And if a person is asking you to do something that they wouldn't even do themselves, how dare you? You think I am a pawn?
They have no respect for you.
No respect at all. Here's a journaling prompt. How do I express my feminine energy naturally? And how can I allow more softness without losing my self respect? Write that down. How do I express my feminine energy naturally? And how can I allow more softness without losing my self respect? Because it's all about respect. You
Hmm.
know, even in the grocery store to a stranger, you at least owe that person respect.
Yeah, you gonna barge into their cart.
Or ram it to the back of your ankle. Don't
Oh
you
my
have that?
goodness.
You be like, what the? These things
They
here.
ram into my ankles. I'm gonna be on the 10 o'clock news. I'm telling that hurts. Have you ever had that happen?
Yes, that hurt. When my grandson, I allow him to push the cart. No, you are no longer allowed to push the cart.
You're
Me
fired.
pushes the cart from
Yeah,
now
you're
on.
fired.
Period. So let's talk about spiritual principles for conscious dating. Discernment versus judgments. Learning to listen to your body and your spirit. Are you listening? Hello, I know he's fine. I know he's 6'4", got a six pack, caramel, and chocolate, silky skin. He smell good.
What?
And I know you want to take him down. No,
Climb that mountain.
down. You want to climb that mountain. You want to take him down. You want to stick your claws into him. All meat ain't good meat.
Yeah, some of them meat spoiled. Mm-mm.
Spoiled.
Return to sender.
And discernment versus judgment. You're not judging a person, but you need to use your discernment and listen to your body, listen to your spirit, because sometimes I'm telling you, what look good ain't always good. Ain't always good for you, baby. Like it's something that I really, really love.
Yeah,
Sour Patch Kids.
temptation. Mm-hmm.
I love Sour Patch Kids. Guess what? Sour Patch Kids, they're gluten free. They don't have they're vegan.
I like
So
red vines.
that's a guilty treat for me,
Yeah.
but it ain't good for me
Mm.
because it's coated with sugar, you know.
I love me some red vines.
Really, I gotta turn you on to this other one called Wallabies. You can get
Okay.
them at the Dollar Tree. They
Okay.
have pomegranate blueberry, they have lemon, they have apple, they have watermelon. I turned my sister onto them things. She'll call me and say, "Guess where I'm going? I'm about to go to Dollar Tree and get some Wallabies." I
Mm.
said, "Girl, I'm on a Wallaby." They're vegan,
I
and
never heard of them. Yeah. They're like red vines?
yes, but they're short and they come in a square little package, but they're
Mhm.
vegan. When
Okay.
the flavor, they're not as hard as uh, red vines. They're
Mm-hmm.
very soft, like
Mm.
they melt in your mouth. They're like Twizzlers, but they're like bite size.
Yeah. Ugh, I don't like Twizzlers. Ooh.
The flavor
Mm.
is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was a body language for me because I'm like,
You gonna get you some Sour Patch Kids after this, huh?
no, them wallabies, girl.
I never heard. I'm gonna look that up. Wallabies.
Go in Dollar Tree, go over by the candy, and
Uh-huh.
it's licorice. It's like red vines,
Yeah. I like
but
the berry red vines though, the berry flavored.
when you taste these berry ones, you're not gonna even gonna buy those anymore. You're not.
Okay, all right.
You're gonna get. I buy them by the stack. Okay, I buy
Mm-hmm.
two of each flavors. I buy two apple, two watermelon, two
Ooh, watermelon. Well, I think I have seen those.
You probably walk right on by them. You
I
pass
probably because yeah, when you say
them, baby.
watermelon,
Mm-mm-mm.
now you're gonna make me want to go to Dollar Tree. I ain't been to Dollar Tree in a minute.
Some stuff now is $1.50, and I'd be damned if I buy toothpaste from Dollar Tree for $5. Toothpaste in there is $5. You might as well go to Scraps.
I don't know. They be fighting in Dollar Tree, so I don't know. I feel like I need to go in there with like a bulletproof vest or something.
Really?
You can see all these videos.
In Dollar Tree, they be fighting in Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of anyway, but
Okay, we already.
look at I got way out. Tambourine.
Listening to your body, the tension and misalignment, ease and resonance. When your body tense up, baby, believe what you saw and believe what you know, because your intuition is telling you to go.
Yes.
Believe it.
Bars.
Bars. Let me tell you something. I was dating someone, we was in a relationship and we were living together. This was many, many years ago. So don't nobody get no bright ideas. Um, or get, sometimes when you're telling a story, people not listening to the story, they hear what they want to hear. That's the reason why I
Yeah.
say that. This was many, many years ago. And I had a feeling about something, right? A very strong feeling about something.
Mm-hmm.
And I questioned the person, not question like I didn't go to him like I'm his mother or I wasn't aggressive or assertive.
Like confrontational.
I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't confrontational. My gut, my innate gut feeling was telling me something.
Yeah.
So when I asked him, he's got very defensive. And this wasn't a cheating question or anything like that. It was something about him that wasn't quite, something wasn't adding up. And I can
The
say
math
what
wasn't mathing.
the math wasn't mathing, the subtraction wasn't subtraction. It wasn't doing anything that it was supposed to do. Something told me, I don't know. It was like something, you know, that feeling you get when you wake up in the middle of the night. So something told me to ask him, this gonna crack you up. This is something really simple. Hey babe, do you have a driver's license?
Mm.
Honey, brother snapped on me like I bored his rabbit.
Like a snapping turtle.
I'm talking about snapped.
Wow.
Went what
You
they
was
say.
driving your car?
What do they call it? Ape shit. What is that?
It was hotter than the firecracker.
Honey, he went off on me so bad. I almost felt guilty for asking. See, that's what a narcissist do. Because you be like, what did I
Yeah,
do?
they make you feel like you're the problem.
I didn't say it rude, aggressive, or anything. Then I said, oh, okay. Why would you ask me that? I'm a
But did
grown
he
man.
have one?
I'm gonna get to the rest of the story. I put my lipstick on for this. Mm. So I let it go.
Mm-hmm.
But my feeling never changed. That innate feeling of discernment never changed. I said, okay.
Yeah, the gut feeling. Yeah.
I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
One day he goes to the store.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that his wallet is on the bed. So I reached to go get my phone to call him to say, hey, you might want to come back to the house because your wallet is on the bed. But when you're walking into a room and something's laying flat, you can only see the surface of it. So as I'm walking closer, the wallet was like right here. But then as I got closer, everything in the wallet, I promise you, it was spread out like a winning hand in
The
poker.
cards.
I promise you, it was spread like a, what do they call that in poker? A spread.
Oh, yeah, sure. I
It
don't
was
know.
spread. It was
Uh-huh.
like the higher power came and spread that thing out for me. It was meant for me to walk in that room. The first thing on top,
Expired.
no, it wasn't expired.
What?
It was an ID.
Like you get in high school?
A ID. A state ID, not a driver's
Or
license.
like one that my mom has. She's
A
85.
person that don't have a license, there's a certain code in Georgia that they
Yeah,
put.
my mom has one. She's 85. She doesn't drive. It
A
says, I think
person
it says
that
state ID.
doesn't have a license in Georgia, that license has been revoked. They put a certain thing on the ID.
Okay.
It looks different.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, it's like a different, well, in Florida, it's a different color. It's like a slightly different color.
I knew I was right. I knew I was right. That
Yeah.
was the reason why he was attacking me. Like just like blew up and went ate
He
went
was
in.
driving your car?
No, he was driving somebody. He was with somebody else. He
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
in my car. He was with somebody else.
Okay.
Somebody else came and picked him up. But
Okay.
still, if you're going out, you still need your driver's license,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
But the point of the matter of the story is he didn't have a driver's license. That's why he was so offended.
So he was duplicitous. He was deceitful. Yeah.
Baby, see, I know what I know. That feeling.
Yeah. Women, we definitely know. We get that gut feeling.
And then somebody said, "Oh, well, you gonna break up with him over a driver's license?" I said, "Yes, because what else has he lied about?" He didn't drive my car that day, but we've been in the car together where he's driven. What if we would have got stopped by the police? You don't have a driver's license.
Yeah. You
Here
get
in
arrested.
Georgia, they don't play that here.
They arrest you for that?
Yes.
Mm.
Also, the only reason why he was driving my car when we went out this particular time, because he said his car was in the shop. Now, there was a vehicle
At the car lot?
when we were dating. There was a vehicle.
That wasn't purchased?
Man, this story gets ugly and messy. That wasn't even his car. And then that car was totaled because he didn't have a driver's license. So he done put his friends that let him borrow his car. Now the car is in the impound.
What?
I
Because
found
of him?
all,
Because of
I
him?
found all this out in a matter of a couple of days. So the bottom line is you didn't have a car and you didn't have a driver's license. You don't wreck somebody up. That's how his friend found out he didn't have a license.
And
The police, wait. It
his
gets
friend ain't
ugly.
dyed his
It gets
eye?
nasty. The police officer that arrived on the scene of the accident was his friend's sister. She was the arresting
What?
officer. When I tell you
It
this,
sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
he could lie his way out of a brown
It
paper
sounds
bag.
like a Tyler
Every
Perry movie.
time he told a lie, he got outed. It was like
Oh
my
my
guardian
God.
angels and spirit guides was like, he is not going to take advantage of you today. This is why I said earlier. Sometimes it's for your protection. It just got uglier and it just like snowballed.
That sounds like a Tyler Perry movie for real.
Man, you can take some of my dating experiences and turn it into a movie. Which is why I started my last podcast, The Cougar Chronicles, because it was the chronicles of my dating experiences.
Man, that's crazy.
Because they were so comical. Like I couldn't be making this shit up.
He would have had a ring around his eye if he was my friend.
Because I kept wondering, what happened to your friend? Why you don't hang out no more? It gets worse. It when I say not between me and him, because deuces. So yeah. Yeah.
On that note,
On that note,
aligned partners will honor your glow, not compete with it. They respect your inner work. They celebrate your spiritual path and they create emotional safety.
that's safety.
Pay attention to how somebody makes your body feel. Peace is confirmation. Chaos is caution. What they say, yellow for caution. A
Mm-hmm.
red flag isn't just what they do, it's what they disrupt in you, your peace, your clarity, and your alignment.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
The safety net. Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
Red flags, they can either disrupt your peace or pull you off your journey.
Here are some of the red flags:
Yeah.
inconsistency, emotional unavailability, dismissiveness of your spirituality or dismissiveness of your feelings and your emotions. Who are you to dismiss me? As if I'm just merely here for your sexual desires and manipulation, but you don't even want to have a conversation with me. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want to talk to me about my day. You don't ask me about my day, but you will ask me, do you want this
Pipe.
vitamin D? Baby, you want some vitamin D today? Huh? Listen, I had a bad day at work today. You didn't even ask me how I'm feeling today. But it's all about you and your fulfillment and your desire.
Yep.
Red flag, ladies.
Yeah. Not invested in your emotional and your peace. Yep.
Pull you off your journey. Distractions. If you dating somebody and it's a bunch of distractions, there's not a person that he's not your person. You
No.
don't align.
No.
Period. And you know, like I said, he might be fine as wine, milk, chocolate, dark chocolate, tall, abs, baby, run. When you get those innate feelings, intuition, run. It's a red flag. You're being protected. You're being protected. You're being guided
Yeah.
to go the other
It's
way.
gonna be hard, but it'll be worth it to run. It'll be
It's
hard.
worth it.
But he fine though.
Girl, he texts me every day and say, "Good morning, beautiful." And he said he's gonna take me um shopping. He got a little boy same age as mine. And
Yeah.
do you know where he live at? Have you ever been to his house? Have he given you his address? No, that's because his little boy got a mama at home too, which is his wife.
Mm.
Okay.
Crazy. Crazy.
Here are some affirmations. My spirit is wise and guides me to relationships that uplift me. I don't want to be validated, uplifted by a strong, handsome provider, protector, professes his love for you. You can put your all red lingerie. See, that's the man you want to dress up for, honey.
Yeah.
All red, everything on. You want to take your tambourine. Welcome home, baby.
Right. You got those.
Then you want to dress up and put your trench coat on.
And that's it.
And that's it. Mm.
That's it, sis.
I deserve clear, consistent love that honors my growth. If you're if you are growing, you need love that honors that, that respects that, a love that's growing with you. Okay. And here's a journaling prompt. What signs tell me I'm in an aligned connection? What signs tell me that I am in an aligned connection? What behaviors indicate I should lovingly walk away?
Hmm.
Deuces.
That's a good question.
What behaviors?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
You ever act? And you know what? This particular person that I was just talking about, I asked myself those questions. That's interesting because this was well over 10 years ago or more. Is definitely more. And I remember calling one of my friends and I said, and this was before the driver's license incident. I was like, I'm feeling off here. This connection is not working for me. And I can be transparent. I said, oh, well, he seems like a nice guy. Well, maybe this is, oh, or maybe, he just had a bad day. And no. No,
Excuses. Yeah.
oh no. That's
Yeah.
what oh no. The feelings that I was having
Yeah.
were on point.
They were valid. Mm-hmm.
They were very valid. I was like, it seemed like something's off. I was like, I don't think we have a love connection.
Yeah.
And
To me, it said the stranger in your house, huh?
there's a stranger in my house. I'm trying to figure out. Yes.
Yeah.
And him moving in was supposed to be temporary anyway.
Mm.
He said, go another lie. He just sold his house. He did a quick sale.
Red flag.
Red flag. I don't play. That's another thing I don't do. I don't play house no more. I don't play house.
Oh, I hope you find a new place.
I don't, baby. So I said, well, if you sold the home, where's the money from the sale? He had some other lie around that too. Girl was just riddled with lies. You nigga had so many lies you could have. The shirt was torn.
Well, the money, see what had happened was yes.
All the feelings that I had that gave me red flags that I should run or stop talking to him, they were valid. And I was right. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
But see, here's another thing. Your friends too, either your friends that don't have a man or your friends that got a shitty man will say, girl, he's so nice. He do this. He take you out. I said, girl, I could take myself out. I have a problem with spending money on myself.
Yeah.
That's not nothing. What's important to me, I promise you, that spiritual alignment and that connection.
That peace.
Baby, it's nothing like it. You can't make that up. It's nothing like it.
Being in the same space with my man, and we're just being able to just have that comfortable silence.
Concentrate on you.
Yeah, that peace. It's like, I'm telling y'all, when you get that, hold on to it.
No, I ain't saying that everybody don't have that, because
yeah, some people may have that, but this is what happens when you heal yourself, when you get healed, and when you attract somebody that's healed, and you're perfectly aligned. You can sit in a space with each other and just peace is. Yeah, the older you get, like, you realize that your priorities are just different.
Oh my God, they're so different.
Being able to be with your person and just live in harmony and be peaceful and just lay there and just not even just about sex. It's just
it's about the intimacy, the intimacy and the sensuality of it all.
Yeah. And you being in your feminine, you being in your feminine energy, and him being in his, or whatever, whatever your cup of tea is, but just being there.
Perfect song by her. That song called Comfortable. I feel so comfortable with you. That song gets me every time.
Yes.
Yeah. When you could just, she said, just come and put your head on my pillow. Just lay next to me. You gotta say something.
Yeah.
You make me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grown folk music.
Y'all don't know about that, huh?
None of that.
None of that.
that hypersexual, beat you upside the head, drag you, pull you by your hair. Now, what you do in your private life between you and your partner, that's your business. It ain't mine.
Uh,
But I'm just saying,
yeah.
I'm a woman of a certain caliber and a certain je ne sais quoi. It's some things that get me cooking, get me going.
Not cooking like Crisco,
Baby cooking, hot and ready,
like Little Caesar.
like Little Caesars, baby, hot and ready. Put some Jodeci on.
Oh man, I love me some Jodeci.
Honey, put some Jodeci on. Baby, won't you just stay? Sometimes the man ain't
Woo!
even got a bed. Just
Oh,
play a song.
yes.
A little while, baby, won't you just stay? Oh, a little
Bring
while.
back the. You know what? Bring back the mixtapes. Bring back the mixtapes.
The Quiet Storm. The Quiet Storm, baby. Listen.
I think a lot of people was born to the Quiet Storm. Boy.
Thank you.
There's a lot of Quiet Storm babies.
A lot of Quiet Storm babies. I used to have my tape recorder
Me
on the
too.
Quiet Storm, and then I would rewind it, and then we would
And then
turn
you
the
press
volume down, and then you could hear the acapella version without the music. I don't know how they did that, but baby, that's what we like.
Yeah, that old school. I'm not saying not. No, some women they do like the new age music, but you know, just bring
I
it.
listen to that, but
I can't get into it. I like Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown. I like
I like me some
Weekend.
Chris Breezy.
Yeah, I like Chris
Yeah,
Brown.
I'm a dog. I'm a mud. Hey. Ooh.
Yeah. So, but all that other stuff, yeah, can't.
I'm talking about like that rough, aggressive music. I don't understand how you can be in a moment, in an intimate moment, and dude talking about ramming and bamming you.
Wrap your head through the headboard.
It's just a lot going on here, you know. Like, I don't
My
like
head. I'm
soft
good, bruh.
gentle music. I have a whole total playlist. That remind me back in the day.
Total too. Speaking of Total,
Oh, I love to kissing you is.
I used to love that song.
I've been thinking of kissing you is. See how soft and gentle and feminine that is.
Yeah,
All I'm doing is thinking about kissing you.
yeah,
Now, what happens after we get together and we kiss? Hey, baby, that's between me and you.
yeah,
But at this moment, I'm thinking about kissing you.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what else is my jam?
What?
India Ari.
Oh, I love India Arie.
Ready for Love.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs. Yes.
That kind of, put on some Boney James. You know what I'm saying?
Oh goodness.
Najee.
Well,
I
love
I
Najee.
was listening to that stuff at 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Because back then, guys, if they wanted you, they really pursued you and they dated you. And when you got into their presence, they had a playlist.
Yeah, one of my childhood friends actually named her son Najee. Yeah, but I love me some Najee. Yeah, I mean, just expand your horizon.
Kenny G.
You know, yeah, Masego, yeah. Let me some. Oh my goodness, yes.
Listen, Incognito, all of that. I used to have a jazz playlist back in the day in my early 20s because I was I was into music and I played two instruments and did a little background singing back in my day. And like I told you, I got many, many accolades.
I played the handbells. That count?
Every instrument. I
I was
play.
a handbell ringing queen.
You can ring my bell, ring my bell. So healing is self preparation.
Hmm.
We're gonna bring it back down, y'all.
I know. We like, wait, where are we?
We're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna bring y'all back.
No, they like, what they been smoking tonight? What's in that drink?
A ritual ritual for releasing old heartbreak, cord cutting, or writing a letter you don't send.
Hmm.
That's a good, you're writing a letter to the person that hurt you. Maybe you hurt you. Maybe you're mad at yourself for being in that toxic relationship for so long and you need to forgive yourself. You can write a letter to yourself to forgive yourself. Clearing past relationship residue through rituals, journaling, and cord cutting. Cord cutting is a ritual that you can do. We're not going to give the details of that. That's personal and private. If you don't know what that is, then holla at a girl. Holla at your girl.
Hmm. Give yourself the love you once begged for. That's the work of your inner child healing. That's something I had to do. I had to go back and heal my inner child. You know,
Yeah.
that's shadow work. Before you can welcome a partner into your sacred space, pour into yourself first. Solitude isn't punishment, it's preparation. It's where you root yourself so that love feels like overflow, not rescue.
Honor intentional solitude and um, resting between the seasons of love because that's a season. And let me say that again, resting in between the seasons of love. You don't have to jump from relationship to relationship. Just jumping. You jumping in and out of somebody's bed. You getting all the energy that they had with
With
another
that,
person, the person they was with
that,
before
yeah.
you. Then you still got the residue of the person that you was with. So y'all just jump, 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 jump. Crisscross will make you jump.
Jump, jump,
You just jumping,
jump.
you jumping all around. You bed bouncing. That's what you bed bouncing.
You jumping and the residue jumping.
And the residue jumping and you can't get healed. You wondering why you're not feeling validated. And I don't know why people treating me like this. I don't know. Because baby, you ain't did the work. You're not healed. You're not getting the healing. And I ain't talking about no, oh my God, here's the thing that people really crack me up. When I was on the online dating scene, people always want to ask you when your last relationship. You tell them. So if you ask the man when was his last relationship or your last sexual partner, I ain't gonna lie, it's been about 2 months for me. They think that's a long ass time. Oh, it's 6 months.
That's because they nut shriveled. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe their nuts full. I don't know.
That's a long time for you. And I don't know, maybe in the male anatomy, maybe that is a long time. I don't know. Are you healed, sir? Yeah, I think I'm healed. I ain't with her no more. That's not healing. Just because you broke up with somebody and you moved on, you moved on because you didn't have a choice, probably because she put you out or she didn't want your ass no more. That don't mean you're here. Oh yeah, she was dragging me down. Tell me how
Thanks a
she was
lot.
dragging you down, sir. Because what I'm hearing is you're the problem. You're the
Hmm.
rest. You need that rest in between the
You
seasons.
do to heal. Yeah.
Honoring celibacy or intentional solitude as sacred preparation. If you don't prepare yourself for the next person, all you're doing is adding more ingredients. adding, you just putting more salt in wounds,
Tylenol,
putting
yeah.
more salt in wounds. And you know when you put salt in wounds, what happens? They either bust or they never heal.
Listen, even professional basketball players, football players, all of them need a timeout, right? Don't they have halftime? Why you ain't taking the halftime?
No, you're not taking a halftime. You need to take a whole time. You need
They're
to
not
stop several times out.
right. They're not going from quarter one, two, three, and four. They're taking a break, bruh. Sis, like, come on.
And just because of somebody's skin and grin in your face, that don't mean you need to sleep with them.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
you're getting the warning signs, but you have no self-control. And now you just want to sleep with the person because they look good or they said something good to you.
Yeah, been there before. Yep.
Called love bombing, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So affirmations um, for healing and self-preparation. I honor my heart's healing and trust its timing.
Mm-hmm.
I honor my heart's healing and I trust its timing. Solitude is a sacred space where my soul prepares for love. When I took a break from dating men and all the chaos and the drama that I made a safe space where my soul is prepared for love. Because some of these things is past childhood trauma where something happened where you didn't love yourself enough, didn't validate yourself enough. You need to heal the inner child, the inner wounds. How are you going to make space for the person that is going to love you, adore you, knock down walls to get to you, climb the highest mountain, tread through fucking 6 feet of snow to save you? You're going to get that person if you ain't saving yourself. Healing is saving yourself because now you can move differently. You open to the warning signs and the red flags. You see the yellow, now here come the red. Now you know to go left or go or veer right. Come on. You owe it to yourself. You owe it
Yeah.
to yourself to heal. You owe it to yourself to love yourself. No one's gonna love you more than you love yourself. No one's gonna love you like I do. Nobody. No one can love you better. Gotta love yourself, sis, bruh. Journaling prompt. What part of my heart is still tender from past experiences? That's a good one, ladies and gentlemen. How can I hold her with compassion? Write this down. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. Practical dating tips for the goddess. I'll let you have that.
Be clear in your dating profile about your values, setting energetic and physical boundaries. Date with curiosity, not urgency. Let energy reveal truth. Dating profiles and introductions that reflect. Oh, date with purity. Okay, let energy reveal. Dating profiles and introductions that reflect authenticity. Keep joy and play alive. Romance is a mirror for growth, not a finish line. Keep dating as a mirror for your growth.
Keep dating a mirror for your growth. A
Mhm.
mirror. You want to look in the mirror and say what you don't want. So if it's something that you don't want, why do you keep dating that archetype of man?
Yeah.
You know what you don't want, but you
Hmm.
you keep letting these certain type of men fill your head up with all these wish lists in lies.
Like
Do it
Christmas.
like Christmas. Every child don't get every toy they ask for. Let that
I know
marinate.
that's right. Shoot.
Affirmation. I date as an expression of joy, not desperation. And let me say this again. Let me come closer. I date as an expression of joy, not desperation. I trust that aligned love unfolds in perfect timing. Here's a journaling prompt. How can I make dating fun while still honoring my standards and boundaries? What 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 is it that you want out of your dating life? You want to make it fun while still honoring your standards and respecting your boundaries. Everybody don't have to touch you. Everybody don't have to feel on you. Everybody don't need to come to your home, sisters.
Your home is sacred.
And I'm gonna let you talk about that, Evelyn, about the home, your home space, because everybody don't deserve to come to your home.
Yeah, your home is
You
sacred.
need to, because they sizing you up.
We don't want to invite that energy in there either, that negative energy. Yeah. And they are sizing you up too.
You know, when I had got that feeling, I got a feeling.
Ooh.
I I got that feeling. I wasn't even looking to move somebody to live with or anything. Like I have had a very fruitful, happy my life as a single woman was very lucrative and very nice, very comfortable. And it was sometimes that I got in a relationship that threw off my whole entire alignment. Very successful. I've accomplished a whole lot of things on my own. I didn't need validation from a man or anyone. And when I let that dusty in my vortex, that's when things got shifted.
Hmm. That's
Because a
true.
person can only tell you so many lies before they unfold and unravel. Okay. So let's talk about community and sacred sisterhood reflections. Um, we invite you to go to our private Facebook group and share your aligned dating stories inside the Sacred Bloom community. It's a safe space, it's private. We would just like to get the point of view of our viewers, our listeners, to see, I'm sure you all have some funny stories to share and to tell. I'm not the only one with dating chronicles here. Jeez whiz.
That was a good story though.
That was almost 20 years ago, too.
Wow. Mm-mm. So yeah, sisterhood keeps us aligned. Create goddess circles where you can share your dating stories, laugh, cry, and hold each other accountable. Community makes sure you don't lower your standards. And when you're tired, your sisters become mirrors. They reflect back the goddess that you are when you forget.
I like that. And here's some affirmations. I'm supported by wise, loving sisters on my journey to aligned love. Sharing my truth helps me attract authentic relationships. Because your sisters are supposed to be, remember we said you can be aligned with your friends and they're supposed to say, hey girl, I got a funny feeling about this dude. That reminds me, I remember because I'm a spiritual being and I'm an empath and all that stuff, all that good juicy stuff. And I remember telling a couple of my friends, hey, I got a bad feeling about this dude that you're dealing with. I was told I was jealous. Now I'm happily in a relationship, happily single. I don't think I ever been unhappy with or without a relationship. I've been unhappy um, when I've experienced a death in my family or something like that, or a major tragedy in my life, but not really being single.
Mm-hmm.
I like my space. I like my own close knit intimacy. So, excuse me, sharing truth helps me attract authentic relationships. Sometimes you have to share the truth with your friends
Yeah.
because I need to see where you can't see. I need to hear and feel where, because right now you stuck in Dingaland land,
Dick. They call it dick dumb.
digmatized,
Dickmatized. Yeah.
dingaling land, dingaling ling.
The dick land.
You in dick land. So sometimes they can see if the person is not, because guess what? Having sex is a ritual. So you being spellbound, baby, you being spellbound, you being, let me stroke you down.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. You being stroked up and down mentally and emotionally. So you can't see straight. Yo, you got blurred vision, baby. But your friend gonna be like, I see the nigga when he side-eyed. You know, you might not see him. I use the
Yeah.
word sorry, but whatever.
Yeah.
I see him. You might not see him because you're getting stroked up and down.
Sorry than that board game, huh?
A good journaling prompt. Who in my life supports me in staying aligned in love? And how can I deepen that sisterhood? That's what your sisters are for. That's what your goddess is for. That's what your family and friends that love you. They're there to support you and to give you the warning signs of the bull crap. Everybody, baby, some of y'all giving yourself too much credit. Ain't nobody jealous of you. You giving yourself way too much credit because usually a person don't even want what you got, and definitely don't want your man.
Mm-mm.
They don't want that dusty. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Attracting aligned partners. And we are at the top of the hour, and we are going to wrap this up very quickly. Let's talk about magnetizing partners who reflect the love you're cultivating inside. Attraction begins with embodiment. When you live as the goddess, soft, clear, receptive, rooted in your truth, you send out an energetic signal. And it could be an energetic signal is going to pick up dusties and it's going to pick up good guys. It's going to pick up both because you remember the dusties looking for a place to stay. They looking for a hot meal. They looking for a woman with good credit who knows
Exactly.
to lay their
Sound like a bed bug to me.
head. A pest, a problem. Sound like a problem to me. Because if a man can't maintain his own, how he gonna share your throne?
Bars.
Gotta give you one of these.
I'm gonna get a tambourine. I'm telling you. I'm getting a tambourine. I got a fake one for now. Exactly. Alignment isn't about doing more to catch somebody's eye. It's about being rooted in yourself. When you stand in clarity, peace, and joy, aligned partners are naturally drawn to you. The right one won't dim your light, they'll honor it and help you shine brighter.
Um, they want to help you sparkle brighter. Stay authentic. Don't shrink or perform. A truly aligned partner celebrates your spirituality and respects your boundaries. Energetic mismatch feels very heavy. And that's the feeling I had when I was telling you about that guy. I felt very, like, every time he came around, no matter how I was trying to feel comfortable with him, it just felt dark and heavy. And it feels confusing and chaotic.
Yeah.
Listen to them. Listen
Yeah.
to those energetic signals.
Mhm.
Here's some affirmations. I attract partners who cherish my light and honor my path. My presence is magnetic to respect, devotion, and emotional safety. Here's a journaling prompt. What qualifies in me naturally drawn in healthy, loving connections? How can I nurture those qualities more deeply? And now we're going to get maybe 5 more minutes of your time. Recognizing toxic men and narcissistic archetypes. As we elevate, we must also become wise to energy that looks like love, but it isn't. Okay. Let's talk
Mhm.
about the toxic patterns, including narcissistic archetypes, and how to recognize them early on in a relationship.
Yeah, so these are the common patterns to watch for. So you have the charmer, the one that dismisses your boundaries. The victim, he drains your energy.
Mm, mm, mm.
The con-
Always want you to rescue him, expecting you to rescue him.
yeah,
Always wounded.
I call him the leech. You know, like leeches,
They just suck on you.
just stuck on you, just draining the life out of you. The control king critiques you under the guise of helping you. So he gives you
Mhm.
like those underhanded. He pretends like he's helping you, but he has
I'm
those.
gonna be there for you. I'm your ride or die.
Yeah. See nobody else
Nobody
with
love
you.
you like me. Don't
Yeah.
nobody love you like me. You ain't gonna be nothing without me.
The phantom disappears and reappears with crumbs. He's hot one moment, gone the next, keeping you hooked.
Hooked on crumbs. He borrow money from you, but then he might borrow 200, but then give you 50 back and say, I'm working on the rest.
Well, la, ra, ra. And then there's the love bomber. Fast, intense, intoxicating, but unstable. Healthy love is steady, patient, and respectful. It feels like a storm. It is not sacred. If it feels like a storm, it's not sacred.
Mhm. The love bombing. It's intense praise, constant text messages, grand gestures right away. What they gonna do for you, how they gonna do this and that, and it can feel intoxicating. But if the pace is too fast or the words don't match long-term action, you need to pause, baby. You need to pause. Okay. Um, the characteristics of love bombing: excessive compliments before truly knowing you. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen. Good morning, my love. I remember somebody used to do that. Yo, love, ninja, you don't love me. Where's this love coming from?
You must be tired, girl. Been running through my mind on.
All day. Rushing commitment or exclusivity. They want to hurry up and get in a relationship just because they lease is up. Needs a place to go. Oversharing future plans. And they the well world. They travel the world. After a few dates, now they want to whisk you off to Brazil. Not Brazil, it's another place uh that's on my to-do list.
They want to go around the world in 80 days, right?
In 80 days with your credit card. checking in excessively, when withdrawing when you express concern. So they checking in with you, but then when you try to say, hey, they ignore you.
Yeah, right. So,
I'm going to say this. Watch Love, Con, Revenge on Netflix.
what is that about?
Love bombing at its worst.
Really? Is that a movie or a TV
It's
show?
a documentary.
Okay.
It's a uh
Like a 6 part?
6 part series. It's
What's it
called
called?
Love, Con, Revenge.
Okay.
And when I say everything that we just listed, oh
It's
my
on
God, because majority of these women met these men online.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Healthy, I don't know if you brought this up, healthy relationships.
Healthy partners respect your
Partnerships.
rhythm. Yep. They want you to learn. They want to learn you, not own you. If you notice grand gestures mixed with disrespect or pushback on your boundaries, that's not devotion, it's manipulation.
Manipulation at its, oh, you have to watch everything. The universe must have known that this episode was coming, because everything that we're talking about, this happened in real life to 6 successful people that were love bombed.
On that show?
Yes, these were true stories that they had to hire a private investigator.
Wow, that's sad.
One woman lost $2 million. A
What?
sister.
Wow.
So affirmations. I discern between genuine love and unhealthy intensity. I deserve steady, consistent affection that grows with time. I trust my intuition when something feels off. And all of these people, and it was one man that was love bombed. All of these people said they had an innate feeling that something was off. They all did.
In the
But because
beginning, or
people want love and they want to be loved so bad,
yeah, they
sometimes
ignore
you
it.
overlook
Yeah.
the unfriendly things or the nasty things.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a journaling prompt. Have I ever confused intensity for intimacy? Have I ever confused intimacy with intensity? What boundaries can I set to stay safe and aligned? And then closing, we want to wrap up the night so you guys can have a great Friday. Start your weekend off with love, peace. I said peace. Love, peace, clarity, assurance, respect, setting boundaries, self-love, receiving love.
Yes.
Close your eyes, breathe in gently, release. Imagine a soft rose gold light swirling around your heart. Keep your eyes closed. This is your feminine essence, radiant, magnetic, calm. With every inhale, the light expands. With every exhale, I release fear. I open my heart to love that is rooted in respect and joy. I'm aligned, whole, and ready to receive love that mirrors my highest self. See yourself standing in a field of blossoms. Each flower represents a relationship that honors you. Trust that the one meant for you will bloom in divine timing. I am worthy of partnerships that honor my essence. You deserve it. You are entitled. My feminine energy is a sacred gift. Only those who respect it may enter. You can only invite the vampire in. He can't enter unless you invite him. He can only hurt you if you invite him. Okay, once you see the warning signs, it's up to you to use your innate intuition and your magnetic energy to dispel the negative energy. Love flows easily to me as I stand rooted in my divinity. I am love. I give love. I receive love with grace. I choose partners who honor my light and respect my soul. My dating journey is sacred, playful, and divinely guided. Take one last deep breath in for gratitude, for yourself, for the lessons, for the love that's already making its way towards you. You may open your eyes. We have a call to action, dating in alignment as a goddess. Do a self inventory. Rate how aligned you feel in your dating life. Scale and reflect. Affirmation. Write down affirmation about how you want to be dated. Align love meditation notes. Jot down insights after you've had a meditation session. Align partner visioning. Prompts to describe qualities of an aligned partner and how you embody your own alignment. List three, you could do this exercise with your partner. You both can list three qualities of an aligned partner for you, because you might find out after doing this exercise, you guys don't even know anything about each other. I didn't know that about you. He might not, he or she may not be your person after you do these exercises. Identify red flags. If you have red flags or concerns with that person, discuss it with them. And you'll honor moving forward, either to stay or leave. Only you can invite the vampire in to suck life out of you. Write one boundary affirmation to protect your peace every day. Write something down that protects your peace. How will I honor my feminine energy while staying grounded in discernment? And with that, goddesses and gods, thank you for joining us tonight. Sacred Bloom call her goddess. We are so happy that you were with us tonight.
Yes.
Share this video with someone. Comment, like, subscribe. It's free.
Buy a coffee, 10 stars.
Send some stars. Buy me a coffee. Click on the link and buy me a coffee, for God's sake. And that is a wrap. And thank you all. And good night.
Good night.
Well.